Oh, man, it is cold and rainy outside today. Woo. Woo. Glad I walked away unscathed. But anyway, Patriots. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, that actually does kind of hurt. 23-17 over the Baltimore Ravens. Hey, guess what, guys? Bill Belichick is still a good head coach. And if we play to our strengths, not our weaknesses, and we play smart football, we win. We win games. This was the first game, I think, this season where the Patriots did not have one turnover. Wow. What? The Patriots didn't turn over the ball? Wow. Man, what a game, though. I said at the beginning of the day that the Patriots' keys to winning the game was to control the game. Now, early on, we did not do that. You know, we were playing a little bit of catch-up. All right, we don't play well catch-up-wise. But what we did do is we did catch up enough to hold the rest of the game in our hands. And also, a little bit of rain never hurt nobody. Truly doesn't. In fact, for the Patriots today, towards the end of the game, it was so bad for the Ravens, you couldn't see what was happening on the field. And I think, well, the Ravens' psyche might have been a little bit impacted. So, what to take away from the game? Well, Damian Harris, next to Garrett Blount, not out of the question. Do we finally have our first real number one running back in a couple of years? I think so. I honestly think so. So, what else is happening with the Patriots? Well, the defense actually played pretty well today. They were doing a pretty good job of stopping the run. Lamar Jackson didn't really pass that much, and when he did, he was throwing to tight ends up the middle. Now, that's something we can improve on. But when he was trying to throw deep, he often would either miscalculate, threw an interception to J.C. Jackson. Bill Belichick, please sign this man to an extension. You might want to break the record for this guy. This guy is that special. He's 24 years old next year. Or no, I think he's 24 now. So this isn't a Malcolm Butler type situation. Malcolm Butler was going to be 28. J.C. Jackson's going to be 25 next year. Might want to get him locked down now. But what else could we take away from today? Well, that the Patriots are not as bad as we thought they were a couple of weeks ago. When they played the 49ers, I didn't even make a video because I didn't even have the appetite to. It was such a humiliating loss. Any video of mine would have been null and would have already said obvious points. The Patriots just sucked against the 49ers. But there was something in the Bills game that translated to the Jets game, which translated to this one. The Patriots started finding ways to win. Now, last week against the Jets, we didn't actually have a lead until the clock hit 0. But that's not really important to me. What is the fact we got the win last week. We got to win this week. We play Houston next week. Houston did not look good against the Browns today. It looked terrible on offense. They were okay on defense, but it was mainly we're playing Baker Mayfield, who's a turnover machine, when he gets too cocky. But we play Houston next week. Houston, who is being coached by Romeo Crennel. Yeah. So there's that. The Patriots have a pretty interesting slate ahead of them, I think. We've got Houston. Then we have it's a road game against who's our next? Somebody weird. It's like a team we It's not divisional because we've already played 3 divisional games. It's AFC. Is it a home game? No, because we played 5 home games. Fuck, why am I forgetting this, dude? Like, this is something that should be off the top of my head, but it's fuck. Why can't I not remember this? Like, we've already faced Baltimore, so that's the AFC North team. We're facing Houston next week. That's the AFC South team. Is it? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's Arizona. Arizona looks good. They looked good today against Buffalo. Had a hell of a game. DeAndre Hopkins, catch of the year. That'll be probably our toughest opponent down the stretch, if not them, probably Miami. They're playing really good football. Tua Tagovailoa looked very impressive today. That team is clicking on all cylinders. That's going to be a tough game week 15. The Rams are looking good. Chargers, not really so much. And we faced the Jets week 17. Buffalo, I said this a couple weeks ago. Buffalo doesn't look like a team that would really do well down the stretch. They just didn't look like they could close out games, or they could. They did barely enough to beat their opponents. Now, today, I feel like the Patriots were just the better team. All right. So, what does this mean for the Patriots? Well, we're not tanking like we were 2 weeks ago. We're actually maybe in a spot where if we run the table, we could definitely get the 7 seed. And maybe if we have a couple things go our way, maybe we can upset and shock the world and win the division. And then it's the playoffs. Anything can happen there. But what a game this week. We beat probably one of the better teams in the AFC in Baltimore. And it's on Houston. All right. I'll see you guys next week after that game. And till then, like, share, subscribe, and go Pats.